Oh, yeah? Who do you think you are? If you want to get to them, you're gonna go through me. And you don't want to go through me. Yeah, that's right. Run off back to your friends. If you can even call them that. Pathetic. Ugh. Now that that's over with. Huh? Don't thank me. What, I don't want you kneeling on the ground, bowing in reverence of me for doing something like that. I just hate it when assholes like that do things like picking on people half their size. Huh? Oh, come on, you know me. I only pick on the people who can really take it. People who deserve it. Just like them. Which is why you won't see me picking on someone puny like you. A nice thing? You think what I did was nice? I challenged someone to a fight. It had nothing to do with you. I mean, come on. Well, at least you're grateful. Better than the alternative. There are wimps that get super indignant that no one stands up for them. Like, come on. We're not babies here. Stand up for yourself. Take care of yourself. And, I mean, at least you tried. But you definitely would have gotten pummeled to a pulp if you'd actually gotten into a fight. Which is fine. I don't mind stepping in a situation like that. No skin off my back. You think I did that because I cared about you? Oh, come on. Look, it's not that I hate you, but we've never really been friends, have we? Are you asking me if I want to be your friend? Someone like me? Really? You're more pathetic than I thought. You just want me as a personal bodyguard, don't you? Look, I know what I said about not picking on people half my size, but you better not say anything like that to me again. I am not pretty. I am not cute. I am rough and tough, and everyone knows not to get in my way. You better wise up quickly, or else you're gonna end up with a bloody nose. Fine, fine. I'm not gonna punch you in the face. Just don't infantilize me, okay? I don't like being treated like a little girl. Okay, now you're just buttering me up. A big, strong woman. I guess no one's ever called me that before. Has a nice ring to it. Alright, fine. How's this? I'll sit with you at lunch, and then no one will mess with you then. Deal? And in return, well, whatever. We can just hang out. I don't really care. It's not like my friends are very interesting anyway. I mean, they're cool enough. They like getting into fights. and I can roll with that. But sometimes when I want to just sit down and chat, ugh, they can be such meatheads. So, maybe having a wimp as a friend's not such a bad thing. But don't get me wrong. We aren't friends quite yet. You have to work your way up, okay? What do I like to do when I'm not fighting? Well, aren't you just full of surprises? No one asks me personal questions like that, ever. To tell you the truth, damn it, there's too many people around here. Let's go sit somewhere else. Then we can talk. Okay, look. All this stuff I'm gonna tell you, you keep it to yourself, okay? It stays between us. In fact, don't bring it up after I tell you. It's that tight a secret. When I'm on my own, I really like to write stories. Just little short stories. And I just scribble them down in notebooks with gel pens. And I'll write dialogue in different colors than the rest of the story. And then I like to flip through it, and it looks really cute. But I'm not cute. It's aesthetically satisfying. And again, don't breathe a word of this. Because I swear I will not hold back if you embarrass me with something like this, okay? I'm only telling you this because you asked nicely. And if someone shows me that kind of respect, well, then I don't have any reason not to, I don't know, be nice to them. I don't just go beating on randos who don't deserve it. Well, most of the time at least. Sometimes people just give you a bad vibe. And you have to show them their place. You, well, yeah, you pass the vibe check. Don't get too full of yourself now. You're not safe forever. Any little thing could change your vibe. So you better watch it. Do what I tell you to. Don't ask questions. And remember to take care of yourself. Don't try and get into fights with people who are definitely going to be eaten to the ground. Including me. No, that's not being pathetic. That's basic survival skills. It's not pathetic to want to live. Anyway, now that I've told you a secret, you have to tell me something in return. I think that's only fair. Yeah, no. I'd never tell anyone, okay? Thanks for trusting me with something like that. Now, I don't dish out thanks all willy-nilly, so just what I'm trying to say is I'm taking this seriously. Huh. You really want to get more personal information out of me? How's about this? I'm actually not that bad at math. I know, it's a stereotype for people who are tough like me not to be any good with school. But, like I said, I like to write, and therefore I'm not that bad with English class. And, I don't know, math just makes sense to me. Numbers are simple, they don't change, and you either get a right answer or you get a wrong answer. It's that easy. So, figuring it out is not that hard to do. At least, for me. I know some people who they just can't wrap their heads around it, and I get that too. I don't judge people for being classically considered stupid. I think that everyone's good at something. Whether it's throwing fists, drawing pictures, playing an instrument. Maybe it's just running really fast. Who cares, you know? As long as you find something you're good at, instead of giving up and thinking that you're no good for anything, that's all I care about. Well, what I mean is, sometimes people just really want to believe that they're no good at anything. It makes it easier for them to hate everyone around them and to blame the world instead of themselves. When the truth is, they've just gotta try harder. And trying hard sucks, especially when you aren't getting results right away, but take it from me. Just gotta keep working at things. The second you say you can't, you've already lost. What are you good at? Well, you're the one who should be telling me. Even if it doesn't feel like you're good at anything, you are, okay? Didn't you hear what I just said? Hey. Now, I wouldn't say this to just anyone, but if you ever want to spend some time figuring out what it is you're good at and the stuff that makes you happy, I'm more than happy to explore with you. There's all sorts of things that I want to try. Like bowling. People are always talking about going bowling, and I've never gone. For all I know, I could be the best bowler in the world. Or maybe even you. Or what about go-kart racing? That sounds fun. I mean, I've gotten to drive around a few times in my parents' cars, but there's all sorts of really boring rules on the road. I just want to hit the gas, you know? Go crazy. Go-karts might not be insanely fast, but it's at least a little less controlled. I'm just saying, there's all sorts of little things that people don't consider out there that you could be insanely good at, and you'd never know until you tried. So if you need somebody to try them with you, I'm your girl. Now don't take that for granted. You try any funny business and that offer goes straight out the window. And I don't think either of us would be happy about that. Anyway. Wait, what is that you're eating for lunch? No, 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 no. You have to try this. Here, I made it myself. What, you're surprised I cook? Come on. Anyone who wants to be able to live on their own someday should learn to cook. Doesn't matter what it is. Just try it. Come on. Maybe, if you're lucky, I could teach you. But, again, you have to earn that. See? What did I tell you? Again, cooking is something that's super easy. First of all, because there's so much to choose from. If you try a recipe and it just doesn't click with you and you can't figure it out, throw it away. Move on to a new one. There's billions of ideas out there for food. Everyone's good at cooking. At least that's what I think. They just, again, have to find what it is that they're good at cooking. So, starting, let's say next week, you better be making your own lunches. And I don't just mean throwing together a sandwich. I mean making a whole meal. A whole ass meal that you could eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because it's so good. Alright? That's my challenge for you. And maybe you'll be just slightly less of a wimp if you can impress me. Sound good? Why am I doing all this stuff for you? Well, I don't know. Like I said, you're respectful to me, so I don't have a reason not to. Yeah, I said I wouldn't do this stuff for just anyone, but are you trying to catch me in a lie or something? Stop messing around. I'm not blushing. Stop staring at me like that. God. Look, maybe it's just that there's someone out there like you who doesn't just see me as someone that they can fight and roughhouse with, who also isn't scared of me, and for some reason, I think that's interesting, and I want to learn more about them. You don't gotta make a big deal out of it, you know? Can't a girl just want to get to know someone better? Jeez. You're giving me that look again. Ugh. Yeah, I guess you aren't scared of me. It's not fair that you can call my bluff on stuff like this. I just wouldn't want to punch you in your wimpy little face. It wouldn't feel good. I wouldn't want to hurt you like that. And also, I like your nose the way it is. Okay? Does that satisfy your curiosity, or are you gonna keep pushing me? I can't believe a wimp like you can get me to admit this stuff. Fine, look. I think that you're just. Ugh. With all the writing I do, and I can't find the right word for this. Look, you're just, you're one of a kind, okay? I pay close enough attention to know that. And sure, everyone's unique or whatever, but there's something different about you that I haven't seen in other people. Something that it clicks just right. And I want to have that in my life. And I'm not the type to just sit back and wait for what I want to fall into my lap. seize the day, you know? So, yeah, I figured I'd just face my fears and spend some time with you and tell you things even if it makes me uncomfortable. Okay? Ugh, do I really have to spell it out any more clearly than that? Fine. So I have a, a bit of a crush on you, okay? But we don't even know each other that well, so again, don't make a big deal out of it. And don't get full of yourself. All right. I guess if you want to, I mean, we could try hanging out after school. Fine, yeah, it can be a date. Jeez. You really don't give up, do you? I guess that's one of the things I like about you. Anyway, lunch is almost over, so here, give me your phone. I'll put my number in it. And call me if you need anything. Or just text me if you want to talk. I don't mind texting during class, so. If it's you, I mean. Whatever, you know what? Just. Here you go. My contact information's in there. I'll I'll see you later, okay? And remember, there's all sorts of things that you're really good at, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. Bye.